Good morning, Upstate. This is Melissa Patton with RE/MAX Moves. So I was getting ready for my day a little while ago, and it occurred to me that I just get so many questions about real estate. A lot of people want to get into selling real estate, and they ask me lots of questions about how do you get in, how do you get started, what do you have to do. But a lot of people ask me, what do I have in my car that keeps me so prepared for whatever is going to happen today? Because I promise you, I never know what's going to happen on any given day. I think that I do, but usually it doesn't turn out that way. So I walked out to my van and thought, well, what do I have out here? And just thought I'd give you a little sneak peek into what it takes to sell real estate in the Upstate. Let's see if I can make this work. All right, so this is the back of my van. I don't drive a nice Mercedes or BMW. I drive a minivan because I have 3 little kids. Well, they're little to me. They're 12 and under. So I'll have to have room for them and all their stuff. But back here, today, what I have in the back of my van is, let's see, here's a box of Girl Scout cookies. These are thanks-a-lots that I am giving out to my clients right now because I thank them a lot for their business. And I am a Girl Scout mom. 2 of my girls are in Girl Scouts, and so trying to be supportive of scouting and troop and their troop. So let's see what else is in here. I have raincoats, because of course it rains. Seems like it rains all the time right now, so this has gotten a lot of use. I've got, of course, my rain galoshes, which I have worn a lot lately. I also wear them when I'm showing property that I need to be walking around where there might be some of our slithering friends. I'm not sure if they would qualify for snake boots, but I'm hoping that they would if I ever got bit by one. So that's back here. I've also got a couple of garbage bags that I use for liner on my on the trunk of my car here. Of course, I've got my briefcase. What's in here of any consequence? Of course, I've got business cards, all kinds of chargers, that kind of thing. I've got what's in here? Oh, pocket full of keychains. I'm always in need of a keychain. Pocket full of those. And here in this pocket is my laser measurer. This is one of the handiest tools that I own, and I seem to lose them all the time, so I have to keep buying them. But this will measure the distance of rooms for me. So when I click on this button, hopefully, it will tell me how far it is to the edge of my car right there where the laser is. And it's 1 foot 4 inches. So this comes in handy when I'm measuring a home. Use that one all the time. Of course, I got lots of business cards and pens and stuff like that in here. And let's see what's up here. Up here is this is a notebook that I use to make notes on, and of course my computer. This is a new one I just bought fairly recently, and love it. And then in this other pocket back here, these are all of the files that I'm working on right now. So anytime that I have a listing under contract or a buyer, I have a folder for them, and then I also have a folder for blank contracts, because you never know when somebody wants to write an offer on the fly. I do work a lot by electronic signatures and electronic contracts, but I like to have a physical contract to show people, and so that they can feel it, they can see it in their hands, and have a chance to look over it. So over here on this side, of course, I have a giant RE/MAX umbrella. I can fit me and the whole family under there. I've got, this is a little collapsible cooler that a lot of times I will fill up with drinks and goodies for my clients when I'm showing. And oh, here's some koozies. Same thing. When I give them a cold water, I like to put it in a koozie for them. Hopefully we're going to have some warm weather and people need some good cold water while they're out looking at homes. So what else is in here? Of course, I've got a tool bag, and there's a few tools in here that I use a lot. This is my 100-foot tape measure. This is what I use to measure the outside of a home. If I do have a home that is what I would consider kind of complicated, it's a large home on several levels, a lot of times I'll just hire an appraiser to go out and measure it for me, because I certainly don't want to leave any money on the table for my clients. So I try to be as accurate as I possibly can. Oh, a hammer. I always need a hammer for something. This is my sledgehammer that I use to put my signs in the ground. Of course, lately the ground has been so wet, I hadn't need that too much. Got a combination lock box to, if I need to let some contractors in a house, sometimes I'll put that on there. Oh goodness, we've got a lot of these little plastic cable ties in here, and small tape measure, some screwdrivers. Oh, here's one that comes in handy if you're thinking about getting in real estate. Be sure that you've got this, a little can of WD-40. This comes in handy on those locks that won't open. So I've used that several times to help me out to when a key goes into a lock sometimes, and they just get, I don't know, they're old or whatever. So a lot of times I have to hit them with some WD-40. So you'll see lots of other little pliers and screwdrivers, duct tape in here, always in need of stuff like that. And then over here I've got some tape, hole punchers, scissors, and then all sorts of lots of business cards in here, a lot of my thank you notes. And then on this side over here I've got bungee cords. These come in handy when my clients are moving. A lot of times they need some cords, so I've given away lots and lots of bungee cords for my clients. And then in here I've got some folders when I'm dropping off contracts. A lot of times I'll put it in a nice folder like this. I've got some of those in here. These are some listing booklet about me. If you're interested in selling your home, I'll be glad to send you one of these. There's lots of testimonials in here. Talks about my mission statement, the online marketing that I do to get my home sold, just copy my resume, all that's in here. So I've got several of these. And over here, again, little cards. If I'm dropping off something, I can write somebody a little note. So that is a snapshot of some of what I have in my car. So some of what I have in here I might not want you to see. No, I'm kidding. My car can be a mess a lot of times. With my kids, they don't always pick up the way I'd like them to. But for those of you who are interested in getting into real estate, I do encourage you to give me a call. Be glad to talk with you about it. Have a great day, Upstate.